Hello, Just Too Good here. I've been feeling great recently. Lego Cars is back in the lamest way possible. Gosh darn, I'm gonna buy this, ain't I? Wow, the new Duplo logo sucks. Lego Lord of the Rings is back in the lamest way possible. As brickheads. Okay, Winter 2023 actually has some great Lego sets, and I am feeling great. But so much has changed recently in my life, I just don't buy every freaking Lego set I mildly like. Who knows how much I'll actually end up buying, but there are some fantastic sets revealed already. And not everything has even been revealed. You know that modular pizza place will top the list once it is revealed. But without further ado, there's so many interesting sets. Let's get into this. And I have to start with an honorable mention. Can I tell you two figures I want more than most of the things on this list? I will not buy this $130 set as I'm done collecting the Lunar New Year sets as my interest on the builds of the theme have already been reached. I'm eBaying these two ASAP though. Yes, that's the Thanos head in a completely new print and color. Some people called me racist for saying these are goofy celebration masks. Look, the Thanos head being used on a minifigure is goofy as hell and I love it. What does this have to do about race? The pink skin design is goofy on a yellow minifigure. Oh shit, sorry to pink race people? I thought my comment section was better than this. Another honorable mention, LEGO Friends Unity Street is an incredible $160 city edition, so much more detailed than the buildings on the street of LEGO City. I still haven't built last year's expensive Amazing Friends set and don't have much of a space for Friends builds. The new reboot sets are incredible with their builds and introduction of billions of new hard plastic hair pieces for minifigures. I just don't have a spot in my room and budget for Friends at the moment. I'm probably going to end up bricks and pieces a bunch of the hair pieces for January and then pick this up on sale a couple years down the line. Longtime viewers know I'm most interested in LEGO sets which are buildings, and the $70 emergency building is a first for LEGO City. Gives me Rescue vibes, if Rescue is actually good. Okay, no offense to Rescue fans, but I've never been a fan of that sub-theme. Regardless, the exterior provides a unique building to put into your LEGO City, and as for the interior, I wish the lounge was more detailed, but the TV is nice. Regardless, I actually like most of the vehicles here. LEGO City ambulances are some of my favorite vehicles to get, and they don't spam them, and this is actually a really interesting addition with how different it looks from the other ones. And also, the surveillance camera addition to the side of the police SUV makes it miles more interesting than many of the other vehicles for police of this wave. And friggin' finally, the fin hair in a gray color. That's so long overdue and extremely useful. I don't think the $70 price is bad, and I am opening a new shelf for City. I just have some recent buildings unbuilt, so we'll see if this one is one I get right away, and there's another City building I like much more this wave. The LEGO Ninjago core sets are incredibly boring this wave, except for this relatively interestingly designed Cole's Earth Dragon. While I can only get so much more excited for the billionth Ninjago Dragon, I'm a sucker for Molten Designs. I think it all started when my mom gave me the 2005 Duel of Fates set. The translucent orange 8x8s blew my mind, and my brother and I would always try to incorporate it into our LEGO RPG we had when we were younglings. Here, the base black and orange design looks great and gives me Power Miners Year 2 vibes, topped with some nice gold. The chalkier dragon design works for the Magma Beast and distinguishes it from the same old dragons we've been getting recently, specialized head and all. I wish the villain was the main one from the larger sets, but it's not a big deal. I like that neck maw piece. Is that what it is? The Cole included is whatever. The only thing holding me back from having this higher on the list is the $35 price tag. This would have been so much better at $25, or LEGO should have added like 2 more minifigures. This spot was originally going to the new Ghost Rider set, but I'm tired of buying sets over $25 for a minifigure. However, I'm not tired of spending $8 on these LEGO City stunt sets, which have some of the most interesting minifigures not covered in any armor. A couple years ago, this would have been a CMF, and perhaps a year ago, this would have been in LEGO Video. The stunt bike is one of the less interesting ones, though I love how each have a pullback motor. Pullback motors are so fun, damn it. I haven't touched Minecraft in 4 years, and when I would play it, I would never play it for more than a week. As much as I like LEGO, I never cared to play Minecraft. However, LEGO Minecraft consistently has fun $10 releases each January, and this one is not the strongest in the minifigure department this time for me, but still pretty good. Minecraft fans will love how cheap you can get a zombie to RE build here. However, I personally love the inclusion of the slime and a new LEGO Minecraft frog piece. That came out awesome, and I think it can be used in a LEGO City setting. The swampy tree build is surprisingly interesting and well done. Every first half of the year, LEGO Monkey Kid drops a crazy and unique play set, and 2023 is no different. I love the new LEGO Monkey Kid Team Hideout, a $140 play set, which is part mountain, part market stand, and to me, I look at this and I think it's a very nice tourist spot. While LEGO Monkey Kid is set in China, it reminds me of my time in a completely different country, Japan, when I visited Mount Inari in Kyoto, where traditional market stands with similar structures covered the front pathway to traverse the mountain. Speaking of which, should I re-upload the Japan vlog? Would you guys be interested in seeing that again? Regardless, the $140 price is annoying to me. The size of the landscape calls for $100, pushing it at $120, but $140? The $140 price is going to hold me back so much, which is why it's only number 16. I really don't care for this glider either. The minifigures are fine, but I really love the kitty version of the cat. And is this a friggin' turnip? I love that build. Though you'll need to correct me in the comments if this is actually another veggie native to China. The LEGO City recycling truck for 2023 has my favorite design for one yet, where the aqua color surprisingly pops. The blue trash can is a first as well. I like the recycling bins included. Plus, the minifigure has an incredible recolor of the hairpiece used for Monica Rambeau in the Marvel CMF. I own the 2012 recycling truck sealed, and this is just sealing the deal of me selling that set. When I sell a lot of my collection next year to get rid of sets that aren't rare, which I don't need, you'll see that on the list. The 2012 version just plops some bins on a flatbed. Then again, this one is missing a forklift. LEGO surprisingly did good in the tired genre of LEGO City Police for January. Instead of a police station, there's a $100 police training course. I'm about to make another new shelf for City, as I said earlier, and I love how this looks and how it functions. Rarely does LEGO work platforming into a minifigure-based set. The last set I could think of with platforming elements in a minifigure-based set is the Temple of Madness. The build includes a course for horseback riding, and on the main building, there's a wall to climb, a ladder to traverse, and a line to zip. This whole area reminds me of Wipeout, and is probably my favorite part of the set. I adore this twist feature. The exterior of the academy has a nice color scheme and irregular but modern structure, though I do really wish there was more interior space. I freaking love the gym though. Okay, it's really a weight room, but the inclusion of this makes me realize, have we ever had a gym in LEGO City? Minifigures have been skipping leg day. The minifigures included here are a nice change up from the same old LEGO City police designs with interesting training sweatshirts. And then we have this next Thanos mech, where I'm tired of mechs in general, but the low cost entry at $50 makes it an easy buy and build. Notice the introduction of last year's new Ninjago mech parts to the Marvel mech idea, which I think will be miles more stable than the original system's mini ball joints. This is most likely the cause of the $5 increase from last year's mech prices. LEGO has given us a Thanos mech before, which I did like when it came out, with its brick-built gauntlet integration. And this one is a different take, where they use purple for biceps. Surprisingly, it works despite the tiny head, as it's just a Thanos minifigure inside. The head is from the Sanctuary set. The main draw is the cheapest way to get the gauntlet complete with the Infinity Stones, beating last year's $40 advent calendar. The $15 Hulk mech is a first beyond the Hulkbusters. Going the route of the classic green and purple colors of Hulk actually makes this a fun set seemingly out of the comics and just feels more productive than, say, the Billy of Spider mech. I love the big hands, and LEGO's inclusion of the girder piece, which makes this a fun display of Hulk strength, was just a nice little feature. The minifigure for Hulk is much more reminiscent of the classic polybags, as opposed to the goofier one from the Spidey and Friends set still on shelves. I'm getting really nostalgic for the classic 2012 shop at home polybag, damn it. This $30 LEGO City Police dog training set wins me over, even if it's a little overpriced. Look, the 2023 City sets are not ridiculously overpriced like the 2022 City sets, and these prices are LEGO's call, keep in mind. Rarely do I see LEGO City sets based around training dogs, and dogs are my favorite animal. The use of Series 18's cactus costume figures' specialized hands for the first time in Earth Blue is incredibly clever here. The set also includes our first German Shepherd puppy piece. And is it true that we haven't seen the harness in any set other than that one set, and this is the first time we're getting it outside of the green color? I thought it appeared in more sets between now and then. I love that piece. Regardless, it appears here for the first time in blue. I like the build for a small dog park, with some easy ways to rearrange and display the obstacles. And as I've always said, I adore vehicles with standing room, even if it's for canines. The Penguin Slushy Truck is a perfect LEGO City Great vehicle. I'm glad some of these still exist at just $20. That's the perfect price for this set. The interior has slushy slots for 4 different flavors, which actually corresponds with the sticker. There's standing room inside, and then there's the inclusion of a great costume penguin minifigure, which I like the color scheme for, and I think that torso is new, right? The LEGO Marvel Rocket Raccoon mech is the next of the new 3 $15 mechs. I welcome its completely bright cartoony color scheme. I really like the orange, as it seems LEGO has some aversion to releasing orange or yellow mechs. However, my main draw here is of course an exclusive rocket. A nice remake for our first Rocket Raccoon ever from 2014, and this 2x2 exclusive print at the front is really nice. Nowadays, I'm getting to the point of liking 2x2 exclusive tile prints nearly as much as minifigures. God help me. And while writing this, I noticed something. That's a freaking new color for the classic bush piece. Oh my gosh. This piece is one of my favorite LEGO pieces from my childhood. I don't know why. Like, let's be honest, it always kind of sucked where the spikes easily bend and it really never sticks in place and would always break. But still, that inclusion alone makes this surpass the Thanos and Hulk ones. I know, just one piece, but crazy, crazy. The LEGO Marvel Miles Morales vs. Morbius is a joke set, essentially. Morbius has become a joke thanks to this shitty movie. I love the design for the figure. This hairpiece in black was only used in one set before. A new Miles outfit is nice, essentially since this version is the one that was previously covered by the jacket. I'm amazed I don't hate the car. It's goofy as hell, like a spider car with literal stickers ruining any stealth, yet the black and red color scheme is admittedly fun. I especially like the translucent color used on the windscreen. I also like the creative build for Morbius's vampire juice. Vampire juice. I'm sorry. Which averts any use of traditional Erlenmeyer flask pieces. Vampire juice. While I really enjoy all of the LEGO Avatar 2 sets, I'm only interested in purchasing the Payakan, I definitely said that wrong, the Tolkien and crab suit, whatever, the crab suit set. I love this big whale-like creature. I can't compare it to any other sets on the market. I have a weird interest in large specialized pieces, and look at this. The other build of the crab suit is a bit like a small water version of the mech I loved in the first wave. It's kind of cute. The minifigures included give us some more of what I call the water Navi. The lip detail is awful and unnecessary for this one, but whatever. I just wish this was closer to $70 and not $100. I guess the specialized piece drastically raised the price. The new Quinjet is the next detailed interpretation of the seminal LEGO Marvel ship. I'm reminded of the 2021 Guardian ship set. This lovely stand is featured, and compare the design of the Quinjet to the original 2012 one based on the same first Avengers movie, which I didn't grow up with, but was a huge part of the early days of this channel. And this new $100 set is leagues more accurate, and I am in love with how much standing space we have at the back of the vehicle. I also love this clever little feature of having Iron Man follow along the side of the ship. The minifigures included are also leagues more better at accuracy than the 2012 version. I really appreciate the new headpiece for Loki, muzzled and all, well, specifically the print. I do worry the features of swapping out some of the symbols at the side will not include extra pieces and just include an extra sticker sheet, which will be much more annoying for customization. The $100 price tag is perfect for my budget, and the size will make this something I can knock off in an afternoon that I buy it. Seeing this just makes me think of how little LEGO has cashed in on the first Avengers movie from 2012 with the new Infinity Saga line of sets. Well, at this point, it's been going on for 2 years, and this is the only set based off of the first movie. I love otters, and we're getting our first minifigure scale one in a $10 LEGO City set. Okay, I totally forgot about the Prototis otter. Though with this color, you get what I mean. This is our first realistic otter. I'm gracious, 2 are found in this set, and the creek included is a slice of nice natural scenery. And I always had a soft spot for the princess braid, which isn't used as often in this recent years and appears here. But another set later down the list recolors it in a really cool color. Yeah, LEGO Mario lost me. The focus on play with these course builder sets has run its course. However, $5 blind boxes are less of an investment, but screw LEGO for their anti-consumer switch from bags you can feel to boxes you cannot, and now they're $6. This will only make me eBay the figures I want, unless I find this set early in stores. Basically, if I find a set early in stores, I can review it and make the money back. I really want a Lego Birdo. I adore Birdo and what she represents. We need more Super Mario Bros. 2 representation in general, damn it. Yeah, I'm eyeing that turnip from the shitty balloon ride set. And even if the course building system is not as entertaining anymore, the figures here are not bad at all. Green Toads first appeared in Wario Woods for Players 2, Deep Cut, and were first featured in the main series in Super Mario Sunshine, which makes this beach setting all the more appropriate. I love how the Blooper and Cat Goombas comes with multiples, which makes the $6 price less harsh. There are also a great number of enemies regulated to more expensive sets featured in this cheap $6 blind box. It's a really good series if I had to be honest. The $40 LEGO City Gaming Truck is one of my most wanted sets of January 2023. Oh my gosh, if this came out as a kid, I'd use it to just stuff all of my minifigures inside and fast travel in our LEGO RPG. My bro and I did it with our minifigures in like a little Buzz Lightyear ship toy. Whatever, the back and front slots are for storage, and the middle part opens to reveal a clever gaming tournament setup. I love how these seats are attached with the ability of rotation, and how there are sliders for progress. Nice play feature. Indeed, these two look like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and that makes it all the more better. I like how they have a color palette through and through. I just hope we get these two as convention statues in a separate set, or cosplayers. LEGO City Gaming or Comic-Con convention set when? $40 is a perfect price for this as well. My favorite decision LEGO made in 2022 was the start of Speed Champions, releasing sets based on vehicles from popular film franchises. For much too long, vehicles from older films would be regulated to LEGO Idea sets or some Dumb Dimensions fun pack. The latest garbage Marvel Forgettable will get a car, and then this is our first James Bond Aston Martin minifigure skill set ever. Come on. And keeping these at the sound price at $25 is fantastic. Wait, they're not even $25, they're $20. What? This is amazing. This is so good. Okay, I mean the Fast and Furious movies aren't good, but it's refreshing to see non-superhero, non-Star Wars movie sets from LEGO with excellent values, wide released everywhere, capturing the most iconic vehicles from films. LEGO is only giving us one in January, and it nearly tops the list. This is Brian's Nissan Skyline GTR from Too Fast, Too Furious. Never did I think we would get a set specifically branded to Too Fast, Too Furious, but here we are. Not only is this a gorgeous looking car, where the gray and blue is such a lovely color combination, the design here has Paul Walker's Brian character, which is a great tribute to the late actor. I really love even the little details on the legs there. This was pointed out by Jay's Brick Blog, friend of Just Too Good. Check out the full review, I'll link it in the description. Add on a Florida license plate, and yeah, I'm buying this the moment I see it on the store shelves. And my most hyped LEGO set of 2023 winter is LEGO Minifigures Series 24. This is the best generic LEGO CMF series in quite a bit. So many fantastic figures here with great accessories. Gotta get the nostalgia fan service out of the way. Our first brown suit classic spaceman with a space baby and a space baby monitor. Steve Irwin, Rip Rig Bro. I love the new koala piece and a new recolor of the amazingly underused Dustin Henderson hair hat combo. The Newspaper Kid makes me want to watch Newsies and is a fresh idea I've heard requested many times before. I love the new hat especially, and little reference to the classic policeman. The Potter's another fresh idea for a CMF, giving me some childhood memories of my interest in pottery. I totally forgot that from kindergarten to like first grade I was obsessed with making clay pots. Wait, you know, I should get back into that. That would be a really fun hobby. Watch out for Just Two Pot. Okay, wait, actually, never mind. I love the dinosaur costume guy. Another long overdue request which makes complete sense. Looks like existing LEGO T-Rexes and is different enough from the Lizard Man in Series 5, which is another favorite of mine. Marie Antoinette, or the Rococo aristocrat, has the ridiculous powder wig and white face. The orc pleases my diehard fantasy era castle fan sensibilities. Looks a little bit like he's from World of Warcraft. The football referee is another original idea for CMFs. I mean, we've technically had coaches before, but not a referee. I love the arm printing on her especially. The robot warrior is an overdone trope saved with an interesting color scheme, almost touching on Buzz Lightyear with lime and pinks, but the sand green is a great addition to make make it all the more unique. And while it isn't an important thing whatsoever, I love that we're finally getting a new color for ZMF blind bags and that we haven't switched to blind boxes just yet. That's for September 2023. It's not all sunshine and rainbows though. The Falconer is another nostalgia figure, though we've been pretty good on Black Falcon figures for the last 2 years. This is a cheap alternative at least, I guess. I love her hairpiece in red at least too, and the accessory recolors are neat. The carrot mascot is not my thing, but it's based on an existing Lego piece, and the farmer's market sign is decent. And my gosh, he has a literal carrot top hairpiece. And Rocking Horse Rider is the worst figure. Isn't this a pre-existing head print that's extremely common? Maybe it's slightly different. It's just another generic child where the accessory is a selling point, a rocking horse for minifigures. But so many recent series were just accessories as selling points. I really love how this selection came out. And thank you guys so much for watching this. It took a bit to edit, but yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. I am pretty tired right now, but I will say I uploaded a video to Just2Food and Just2Film, so go check those out. And also subscribe if you want to see more Lego lists and such, or see some Lego list early like this one. I'll see you guys later, and let me know in the comments which is your favorite out of all of these sets, or even the sets that I didn't put on the list that you want the most in winter 2023. Peace out. Bye.